Hey everybody, it's Chelsea here, your happy neighborhood hypnotherapist, and I am ridiculously stoked because it's Bonnaroo weekend. That's right, Bonnaroo weekend. For those of you who don't know what Bonnaroo is, it is a great music festival in Tennessee, and I'm stoked. I'm there partnering with one of my favorite organizations, David Sten, who gets access to mental health resources and other health resources for musicians and allows them to get the mental health healing that they need. So I'll be working at the booth. If you're there, come say hi. But what I really want to talk to you today about is Bonnaroo's great. It's fun. Music festivals are great. What if you're an empath? That's a lot of people and a lot of stimulation and a lot of things going on. So here are 3 survival hacks, actually probably 4 or 5, I'm not entirely sure, but because I'm just so excited, but I'm going to do at least 3 survival hacks and maybe a couple of bonuses. But here is your first survival hack as an empath. You are not a sponge. You are not meant to hold all of this energy. It is impossible. You are one tiny human, and that is an entire music festival full of energy. That is thousands of people full of energy, not yours to keep. The gift of the empath is to be able to sense other people's emotions by feeling them for themselves and to kind of check in with that energy. Act accordingly. Does this person need a hug? Does this person need to be, asked a question, are you okay? Does this person need a high five? Or do I just need to back away? Act accordingly. And then we're supposed to release that energy. We're not meant to keep it. It does not improve the collective consciousness to keep and store that energy. Negative energy only gets transmuted when we let it go and give it to the divine, we give it to the earth, we give it to something bigger that knows what to do with it. That's the only way that negative energy actually gets healed and transmuted. So here's your first hack. Before you even walk in, maybe as you're getting out of the car, maybe as you're parking, or maybe as you're just about to walk in, remember and deeply feel and remember this. You are a hollow channel, a tube, if you will, a hollow tube, like one of those things at the drive-through bank dealies. You are not a sponge. And that will allow you to let this energy pass through you. You can remember this as often as you like. You pick up on somebody, okay, cool. Do I need to go out to, do I need to reach out to them? Do I need to say hi to them? Or do I just need to let that go? Okay, great. If you now send it up the tube, up and out, up into the vine, down into the earth, wherever you prefer to send it. But let all of that energy flow through you rather than flowing to you and keeping it, okay? I promise you it's gonna make things a lot easier. You're gonna burn out a lot less quickly. Hack number 2, and this goes kind of in the same lines of being empathic is a gift, it's a superpower. You don't have to fear negative energy. A, you're gonna let it go through you so you can just let that go. But B, music festivals in general are such a positive, uplifting, awesome place. And as an empath, you get to coast off of that positive energy. That's right, you actually get to use this as a superpower to boost you up. Maybe you woke up a little late, maybe, it was a rough night last night, maybe you didn't sleep well, maybe you stayed up to that 2 a.m. set. But go ahead and let the energy of others that are enthusiastic and excited and ready to go, let them boost you up. If you've ever been to Bonnaroo, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody is just so thrilled to be there, and they're all just saying, Happy Roo, to everybody they meet, and it's wonderful. Let yourself enjoy that. You don't have to live in fear of ooh, okay, I'm gonna be around a bunch of people, I'm gonna be picking up a bunch of negative. Dude, you're also gonna be picking up a bunch of positive. And it's okay to let that bolster you up because then you're going to bolster other people up. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, don't burn yourself out. As empaths, we have a lot of trouble with peer pressure, with people pleasing. Do not, I repeat, do not go too hard on a day. Don't go too hard this weekend, okay? Seriously, just don't. It's a recipe for burnout for everybody, but especially empathic people who are also picking up on energy. if you take breaks, separate yourself from the crowd a little bit. Take a few, if you're one of those people that has to go to every set, and if you've really liked the lineup this year, step back from the crowd for a few of them. Again, being an empath, I'm a big person. I love to be in the center of the crowd. I love to be right in the heart of all the good energy, but I still need to take breaks. In some sets, I just need to see from a distance and just kind of be in my own little personal space bubble. Also, prioritize what days you really, really want to focus on, right? And again, this is also just practical festival tips, but believe me, I fell victim to this last year, and I paid for it. Pay attention to the days where you're really going to want to give a little bit of extra energy, where you're really going to want to be present, where you're really going to want to be enjoying it, and save up your energy for those. So let's say it's so today is Thursday, day 1. Let's say your favorite bands are mostly on Saturday. Okay, so take it easy today. Maybe check out a few bands, check out, a few things, get to bed early. Friday, maybe you've got, a little bit more energy, but go ahead and just take a little extra time. Don't worry about it. Don't rush. If you've got, maybe just your few that you want to hit, your few things that you want to hit, go ahead, take it slow. And then Saturday, absolutely, have a blast. Go see, do all, and then really just absorb all of those bands that you really want to see and just be there and love it and enjoy that moment. And then Sunday, chill out again. It's okay. You don't have to keep up with the crowd. You really don't. Tip, and here's a bonus tip. Situate yourself in the crowd where you need to be. A lot of us go with groups of friends, or you might find a group of friends. You don't have to hang with them all the time. You can go ahead and say, okay, hey, here, meet me at this time, meet me here, then I'll catch back up with you guys. Hopefully you have cell phone service. If you don't, then, again, kind of organize with your party how you're going to meet up and when you're going to meet up. But do take time, even if you're at the same show, even if they're at the same show as they are, you can take a step back. You can actually take a step back. Bonus tip number 5, as I'm thinking about it, again, this is more just like a health in general, kind of tip, but do drink water. Dying of dehydration is not advisable, but also do eat. I think it's one of those things that we kind of sometimes almost forget to do when we're in that much of like a crowd, but eating actually does ground you. I bet a lot of people are surprised at, even if it hasn't been a long day, even if you have, been eating, if you go through an energetic thing, eating a little bit of healthy food, and it's going to be a struggle, but you can find it at Bonnaroo. Eating a couple of vegetables, eating a little bit of protein is actually going to help ground you, get you reset, get your head right, and you can keep going through your day. It's going to give you that energy that you've been expending as well. So there's some tips for you. I can't wait. Like I said, if you're going to Bonnaroo this weekend, come say hi to me at the David's Den booth. I would love to know you saw this video. I'd love to know how it's helping you. And really, more importantly, just have fun. Any festival you go to, these are incredible wonderlands of experience. And it's okay. And I highly encourage you to enjoy it in the way that makes it the most fun, the most exciting, the most fulfilling for you, because it's a blast and there's so much to do and there's so much to see. Take it all in, but take it in at a rate that doesn't burn you out. Happy Roo.